my pastors for allowing us to speak out like this and share with others what what love's all about.
Yeah.
So
Just as one little caveat, I'll just say Barb and Matt know this, and the Walkers know this. I am about 8, 10 weeks cancer free. Um, I was diagnosed right before Christmas. Yes, praise the Lord. So this is an itchy wig, and it's kind of hot. So if at some point during the night you all of a sudden see me without my wig on, it's because I've gotten too hot and I've taken it off. And it doesn't look all that scary under there. It's just really super short. So I don't. I've gotten pretty bold. I don't wear my hat much anymore. Even at camp, I didn't really wear it because it's hot and it's really grown out. But I thought I would try to do myself up a little bit tonight. But anyway, here we are. This is what we have. So
there's a whole new meaning to letting your hair down.
I know it's just crazy. I don't know. Some of you are connecting me on Facebook. Did you see my post yesterday? So I've had to learn to laugh at this. I have laid in the bed many days on days upon days upon days, crying and hurting and all that. And I've just had to laugh. So yesterday, I needed to wash my hair because I only wear it usually on Sundays, and I wore it last on Father's Day because I didn't wear it last Sunday. I just went like it was. And so I put the soap rinse in the sink with some water and my wig. And I thought, oh, this is funny. So I took a picture and I posted on Facebook and said, sorry, I can't today. I have to wash my hair. Because I just thought that was funny. But I had that strange humor. So I went to a meeting earlier this week and went in with my wig on. And in about 10 minutes, I got hot and took it off and threw it in the seat beside me. So you just don't be scared if all of a sudden I take my hair off. It does not hurt when I do it. We're glad to be here. I am just really silly, and I apologize for that. But I would ask for you to stand up for me, because this is a kids service and it's an apostolic service. So we're used to being up and down. So I have some questions. One question, actually, I'm going to ask. I want everybody to put your thinking cap on. Turn your thinking cap on. Can you turn your thinking cap on? Okay. I want you to think of your favorite number between 3. We were talking about 3 earlier, me and Adeline. Favorite number between 3 and 10. Get that number in your head. Do you have your number? It can be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Brother Jason, do you have your number?
I got my number.
Okay. And on the count of 3, as loud as you can, everybody in here, I want you to yell out your favorite number. Can y'all do that? This is your chance to be loud. Brother Matt, I know you can be mad. I know you can be mad. I know you can be loud. So as loud as you guys can, you have your favorite number between 3 and 10. We're going to yell it out on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
7.
I heard a 4 back here. Who said 4? I heard a 4. I heard a 6. I heard a 7. Do we have any 3s? Who's 8? 8. 8. Do we have any 3s? 5s? Okay, so the number you called out is how old you're going to be tonight. So nobody is over the age of 10. Everybody is a kid tonight, because it does say children's revival, but doesn't the Bible say become as a little child? So that's what we're going to do tonight. So we're just going to have fun. So when Sister Barb or Brother Jason comes to get you in a little bit to come help us, don't get scared, because you're just a kid, and kids don't care. They'll do anything. You don't have laundry to do. You don't have lunch to fix for tomorrow. You don't have chores. You don't have bills. We're going to pretend that those don't exist, because we're all under 10, and 10-year-olds and under just live free and fun, right? How old are you tonight? 7. Okay, so we're going to have fun tonight. So before we can move on, Brother Jason, we have one thing we need to do.
We have to
Yes.
get rid of them.
Yes. Who can tell me, I know all of you guys are here tonight, but who else showed up tonight? Yes, but who else? The enemy. And let me just tell you, he has been in our car since we left our house this morning. And anything that could go wrong today has gone wrong. Just little stuff, just little nitpicking. How that pesky fly will take you in your house, and you keep trying to swat him in the kitchen. That's how the devil has been today. And so that's why I told Sister Barb, it's going to be an amazing service, because the enemy's tried to mess with us. So we're going to kick him out, because he's not welcome here. And he likes to hang around, and he likes to get in our ear, and he likes to say, you don't need to pay attention. Don't worship. Don't raise your hands. Don't worship. No. You don't listen to what they're saying. Do your own thing. So we're going to kick him out. So I want you to get your mad face on. Everybody put a mad face. Put your hands on your hips. Oh, I love that, sister. She's got it. That's the mama mad look right there. Put your hands on your hips. You're mad. Let's square those feet up. And I want you to, oh, you know what? Can you go help me? Will you go stand at the back door? And if your dad can stand at the other door, tell you what, brother Walker, if you can go ahead and stand and open that door right there. And then Benjamin, if you can step out there and get ready to open up the outside door. Because when we yell in Jesus' name, I want the doors open so he can go. So just hang on. Wait till we say in Jesus' name, okay? So you guys repeat after me. Devil, we don't like you.
We don't like you.
You're a liar.
You're a liar.
You're tricky.
You're tricky.
You're sneaky.
You're sneaky.
And you're not welcome.
And you're not welcome.
Okay, y'all ready? We're going to kick him out. Y'all kind of turn back there and look at that door. Get ready with your kicking feet because we're going to say, devil, get on out of here in the name of Jesus. So y'all say that with me. Devil, get on out of here in the name of Jesus. Now let's give a hand clap for Jesus. Whoa, doesn't that feel better? Benjamin, you did a great job. Good job. Thank you, Brother Walker. So now the devil's gone. It's just us and Jesus. I've got chills because Jesus, he's here to do what he wants to do now because the devil's not here to distract us. So that's what we're going to do. And Brother Billy, Brother Jason, we are going to do something fun. I need your help and Sister Barb's help. So how many of you like to worship Jesus? Now, when you come to church, is it stuffy and no fun? No, this is going to be fun. So here's where they're going to come help me. We're going to play some fun music. They're going to come grab some people, and you're going to come up. Remember, we're all under the age of 10. So be ready, okay? Be ready. I'm not sure who's going to play my music, but hit me up. And then as soon as the music starts, y'all can go grab. There we go. Bring them to me. Come up here. Come here. Put your glove on. Y'all are going to praise the Lord together. You're going to clap hands. Okay, come here, Maggie.
Uh-huh.
Clap hands. You're worshiping Jesus. You're clapping your big hands.
All right. Swap it out. All right. Your turn. All right.
Well, you're a Pentecostal baptized in Jesus' name. There you go. Let's switch these up. Okay. Y'all turn around and clap hands with each other. We're going to get everybody involved tonight. How often do you get to worship with Mickey Mouse gloves? Let me see one, Brother Jason. Did you get Sister Tammy?
Did.
Okay. We need it. We're missing a glove. Oh, here you go, brother. Oh, we got to get her. Hang on. We got to get our beat. There we go. I'm afraid you're going to slap me in the face. Okay, sister. Let's trade. Okay. I know. He scares me. I'm afraid he's going to hit us. Come here. Come here with me. Can you go high? Oh, go low. Say, worship Jesus. Good job. Okay, Maggie. Here, you go with Sister Walker. We'll let Sister Walker get involved. There you go. Have you been up here? Whoa, okay, one last time. And we'll stop. Sister Barb, it's me and you go. Woo! Okay. Good job. Okay, thank you. Y'all can be seated. Thank you. You know what? Like I said, it's not often every day that you can worship Jesus with Mickey Mouse gloves on. So we just like to have a little bit of fun, just loosen everybody up a little bit. We're going to play a game. And Sister Barb, I'll ask for your help again, too. So this is what we're going to do. I need you to pick 6 people.
6 people.
Now, it can be adults. It can be kids. And you can line up 2 lines. And we will do 1 line here. We will do 1 line here. And we will do this. Okay, so let me show you what you're going to do. It's kind of, no, you're going to go down here, 2 lines down here. It's kind of like a relay race. You like this? How's it smell? You like that? Oh, look. We used that in our hotel this afternoon. It's okay. We rinsed it out. I'm teasing. We didn't. It's clean. It's clean. Maggie's like, oh my goodness, that's like more than she can handle. Are you playing? Okay. So here's what you're going to do. It's a relay. You're going to take your plunger. You're going to run down there to the plate. You're going to stick this down there to get it to attach. We'll do one at a time because they all stick. Then you're going to run back here. If it falls off of your plunger, you have to stop and pick it up and take it back and do it again. And you can't hold it. Okay. So you pick it up. You can hold it like this. Or you can hold it like that, but it has to stay on. If it falls off, you have to go back. Does everybody understand? It's super easy. Let me get these. And Brother Matt, if you'll help me here, we'll just throw one plate down at a time because they stick together. You're going to run as fast as you can and come down here and get the plunger and stick it on the plate and then run back. You understand? Benjamin, are you going first? Okay, we'll play our music. Hang on, we're going to get some fast music. Oh, you're fast. Okay, there you go, Maggie. You're trying to get in front of her. Go, go, go. If it falls off, you got to go back, Benjamin. Come all the way back. Oh, pick it up. You dropped it. Pick it up. Pick it up. You can pick it up with your hands. Yeah. Now, flip it over. Flip it over. She's like, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, now run, run, run. That's okay. Give it to sis. I'm used to having Emma Grace with me. Oh, yeah, you here, baby. Over here. Over here, Caroline. You don't have to pick that one up. Over here. Get this one. This is so simple. Oh, goodness. Yeah, you just pick up one of those. You don't have to bring them back. Okay, did everybody have a turn? That didn't work out like it was supposed to, but she's like, I just like this. Okay, that's good. Okay. Yeah, that was, you just pick it up and take it back, and then the other person just runs with the plunger. I'm trying to get you guys moving, get your heart rate going a little bit. Thank you, thank you. You can be seated. You can have a seat. We'll clean up all that. Maggie, you can bring those plates and that other plunger over here. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about something. Oh, let's put them up here on this other side. I want to talk to you about something. I have some questions that I want to ask. You know, like my frilly bag. I love my frilly bag. So let me just show you so everybody knows there's nothing in here. You'll see this? It's empty. There's a zipper. I'm going to zip it back up, though, because I'm fixing to put something in it. So let me zip it up. So I get them out of my pocket. I'm supposed to have 4. So I hope this still works because I've lost one tonight. So I want to ask you a question, and this can be for kids or adults. So Benjamin, I want to ask you a question. What is something that people, just anybody in the world, anybody, thinks you have to be happy and to have joy in your life? What is something that people think they have to have? Ice cream. I've never heard that one before. I had somebody tell me a wife. I had an older gentleman one day. He said, I need a wife. And I'm like, well, I'm not available. So ice cream, that's what you think. Okay. So you take that. I want you to drop that. Oh, let me drop that down in there. I love ice cream too. Where's your favorite ice cream place? I like Andy's. It's good. Okay, so we've got ice cream. Sister Edwina, I've learned who you are. I mean, I kind of know who you are. I remember your mother at camp. Yes, your pastor was talking about you, I'm teasing. But I do remember your mother at camp for years. What is something that people in the world think you have to make you happy? Money. Now, do we need money? We need a lot more now than we did a year ago. We won't get into that. But so I want you to drop that in there. So she's going to drop in money. So people think you have to have money to be happy. Now, we need money, right, Maggie? Because if you didn't have money, what could you not get? Ice cream. You couldn't buy ice cream. You couldn't have nice clothes. You couldn't have a car. You might be, not having a place to lay your head at night, nice soft pillow. So you do need money, but do you need money to be happy? Not necessarily. You need it to survive. I mean, there's things you need, but to make yourself fulfilled, you don't need it. Sister Tammy, tell me something that people in the world may think that they need to be happy. Toys, like video games, big kid toys too, jet skis, boats, what else? Telephones. What else is another toy? Legos. Okay. Oh, now is there anything wrong with Legos? Is there anything wrong with having a boat? I wish I had a boat sometimes. There's nothing wrong with those things, but is that what needs to be there to make you happy? Because sometimes we get the wrong idea. A lot of times people think that you need lots of you need to be popular. Now, right? Now, Brother Matt, do you want to have friends? Yeah, but do you need to be popular? Do you need for everybody to know who you are? No, because you know what's going to happen. Let's say that you had all the money in the world. You think you'd have a lot of friends? You'd have a lot of people around you, wouldn't you? Yeah. But when all that money's gone, where's all those people around you going to go? They're going to be gone. When you have that fancy car, when that you wreck that car and that car's gone, where's your friends going to go? They're going to be gone. So we get the wrong impression. We think, oh, I need all this money because if I have money, I'm going to be popular. And I need to be popular because then I'm going to look like I'm really important. And then I'm going to get more friends and more money. But that's not what makes you happy. But we rely on that. That's what we think we have to have. But you know, there's one thing that's all you need to focus on to be happy. Just one thing, not ice cream. And I love ice cream. It shows. I love it. But it's not. So it's not what's going to make me happy for long term. Just for a little bit. I mean, I'll feel good for a few minutes, and then after about 10 minutes, I'm like, oh, why did I eat all that ice cream? I ate too much. Or you know, you have problems when you have money because money just kind of brings problems. There's really only one thing you need to focus on. Only one thing that can make you happy, and it's Jesus. It's not all the money in the world. It's not the fancy car. It's not all the friends. It's this right here. That's what's going to make you happy forever. Everybody agree? Okay. Let me put this over here out of the way. Now, I'm glad to be here. We're so glad to be here. Sister Barb called me, and as you know, I told you guys I was going through cancer treatments, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to be here. So it was nice that I felt good and I was able to come. And so glad to be here. And tomorrow we're going to have a great day. So I want you guys to come and invite somebody to come with you tomorrow. Pick up a kid on the way to church. Get a neighbor. Somebody like that. Bring
your niece.
Oh no.
She's your niece.
Oh no.
She's your niece.
Oh no.
She's your niece. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the park. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jacks.
Billy.
I don't
Billy.
care if we ever go back.
Hey.
Sorry,
Hey, we're in church. What are you doing? You're eating peanuts. You're not even cracking them open. You're just eating. You don't eat the shell, Billy. What? Get over here. Get over here. I was trying to get away from you. It's just not working. Get over here. What are you doing here?
Well,
why are you here?
I heard there was a ball game.
You
so
heard there was
my mama brought me.
Your mama brought you because you heard there was a ball game. I don't think there's a ball game here tonight.
She said you was gonna be here.
Yeah.
So guess what?
I have a question.
Ta-da! Here I am.
Yeah, ta-da! That's right. Who's responsible for the social media here? Who put the? Oh, Brother Walker is. You don't need to put my name on stuff because Billy's mama sees it and he follows me everywhere I go.
Peanut.
I don't want a peanut because I don't know where your hands have been or those peanuts. So look, you have got all kinds of stuff. What do you got? Your bat?
Mm-hmm. I'm going to the ball game.
There's not a ball game. Now, they're having a kids revival, and it's baseball themed, but it's not a real ball game. Now, we've got some ball players. Benjamin has played ball. He was a ball player. I think he's got some, but we're not going to a ball game.
We're not going to throw a ball?
So, no, we're not going to throw a ball. Not in the church. Let me have this. Why do you have all this stuff? You've got a glove.
Yeah. That's so I can catch the ball.
Yeah. Well, you probably would be throwing the ball, I would imagine. And you've got your bat. You know what? People may have allergies. You've got peanuts in here. You don't eat in the church, Billy. Let me, Brother Walker, I'm so sorry. Let me have all this. Give this to me.
Peanut.
You do not eat these. No, you don't eat in the church. That is not good. This is God's house. There's a fellowship hall. You can eat outside. I think after church they're going to have food, but you don't eat in the church, Billy.
No peanut?
I don't want a peanut. No, and you don't need a peanut either. I'd really like Cracker Jacks. That's what I like. But we don't need to eat those in the church either. I'm afraid you're going to hurt somebody. What, Billy?
Can I get a picture?
No. No. You can do pictures tomorrow. Put that away. No. Put that away. Put that away. No. That's not today. Okay. You can help me. We're going to sing a song.
I can sing?
But first I want to ask you, what's all this? What's going on here? This is a whole lot of stuff going on. What is all this stuff?
Well, That's
You
all
see-
the places I've
You see all
been.
that, Benjamin? All the places you've been.
Hmm.
Tennessee Children's Camp 2020. Billy, dorm nowhere. What does that mean?
Well, I had to stay in with the principal.
Oh, so you didn't even get to stay in a dorm.
Mm-mm.
Huh, I wonder why.
That was my first year at camp.
Well, they learned quick, didn't they? Billy, you got all this. What's this? That's not camp. That's James Wilson. That's something else.
Yeah, that's where I went to a singing. I had to help them out.
You had to help James Wilson. I'm sure you did. Okay. This says staff. I think you must have gotten
Because
the
now
wrong.
they know that Billy can fix English.
Uh,
So they made me part of the team.
They made you part of the team. That scares me. What's your shirt? What does this say? Professional patience tester. Oh my goodness, I've never seen anything more true.
My mama
Benjamin,
got that for me.
I can see why. Because you test my patience. You just show up everywhere I go.
What? Because my mama knows that you'll take care of me.
Okay, well, where is your mama? Is that your mama right there? I've not met her. Is that your mom in the red dress?
No, she just dropped me off.
She dropped you off, this lady in the red dress?
No, my mama dropped me off.
So your mama did not stay.
No, she just kind of drove by and said, "Here, hop out." And kept on driving.
Is she coming back when church is over?
No.
Okay, how are you going to get home? Because you have to go home.
She said
tonight.
I was riding home with you.
You are,
Sister Denise.
there is no room in my car. You are not riding home with me. No.
I can drive.
You cannot, there's no room in my car. You're not riding or driving or running behind. You're not going with me.
But I
think-
can stay here through tomorrow with you.
Not with me, no.
No.
You can talk to Brother Walker. I'm sure he probably has extra room across the street. You can stay with him.
I can stay with you.
Yeah, maybe you can sleep in with, maybe Benjamin will let you. Oh, he says no too. He's learned real quick. Were you at camp? Oh, have you met Billy before? Yeah, I'd be scared too. You know
He
what?
said no, so that means
No, no,
No.
you can't stay with me. No, you can't stay with
you
me.
think I can sleep in the church?
I don't.
I
think
never
so.
get in trouble.
Yeah, I know. I've heard. You've been in the baptistry. You've had bubbles. You've had rubber duckies in the baptistry.
I had to take a bath.
Not in the baptistry. It's not a bathtub.
It's about washing your sins away, and I was real dirty.
Okay, we're done here. You want to sing a song with us?
Sure.
Okay, here's what I need you to do.
Take me out to the ball.
We're not
game.
going to the ball game. We're not going to the ball game. Here's what I need you to do. You see that gentleman right back there?
That one right over there.
Yes. What's your name, brother?
It's not brother.
He's kind of scared to answer me, I think. Vaughn, Brother Vaughn, I need you to go sit by him
Go sit with him.
and do not get up.
Keep my eye on him.
Keep your eye on him.
Make sure he don't play in church.
Exactly. Go sit beside him.
Go sit with him.
Yes.
That's all I got to do to sing.
Yeah. Yes. I
Go
don't
sit
need
with
you.
him.
I don't need you up here. I need you to go sit with him. I need everybody to stand up and we're going to sing a song. Remember, we're all under 10, so we're all going to get involved. So this is a super easy song. It's called Super Wonderful. Oh, let's pause it just for a second. Okay. So can you do muscles? Okay. So the song says, "My God is big. He'll do anything great or small. Nothing is impossible." And then you know what superheroes do? What do superheroes do? They're like, they do this. So nothing is impossible for our super wonderful God. Our God is, I don't remember all the words. I have to do it when I feel like Sister,
Do
what's
you
her
need
name at
my help
camp?
now, Sister
I
Denise?
do not. I'll be just fine. Anyways, you can do muscles. He's big, great, small. Nothing is impossible. Super wonderful God. Every day, greater is the one who lives, make an L and come up like who lives inside me. And then we're going to say super big, super strong, super wonderful God. And then we'll learn it as we go because I forget the words every time. So go ahead. You know this song good. It makes it easy. You ready? Come help me then if you know it. You ready? My God is so strong. He'll do anything big or small. Nothing is impossible for a super wonderful God. Every day I can know greater is God is always here. family. I forget the words every time. Every day I can know greater is the one who lives inside me. Super big, super strong, super wonderful. God, super big, super strong, super wonderful. God, oh, oh, can you do that? Oh, oh, oh. My God is strong. He'll do anything big or small. Nothing is impossible for a super wonderful God. Every day I can know God is always there for me and my family. Every day I can know greater is the one who lives inside me. Super, super big. I mess up every time. Super wonderful God. Super big, super strong, super wonderful God. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Big, super strong, super wonderful. What about? Oh, that's a really bad story. We involved a woman with a pick and the ground and the tent, all this stuff. We won't tell that story. Every story in here is true. So you know what? Sometimes when we say story, what do we think about, Benjamin? If I say, let me tell you a story, what do you think about? Like make believe. So sometimes that's what we think about. We think about fairy tales or Disney or something like that. And so I hesitate sometimes saying, let's tell a Bible story, because it sounds like it may not be true. Or maybe if somebody tells a lie, you may say, you're telling a story, don't tell a story. But these stories are true. So everything in this Bible is true. Billy, I'm in the middle.
I need you to check something out for me, Sister.
Billy, hey, stop for just a second. Look right here.
Yeah.
And you see what I have in my hand? I was fixing
Little
to
red
teach.
book.
It's a Bible. We're in church. It's a Bible. Holy Bible containing the Old and New Testament. It's a Bible. I was fixing to start the Bible lesson, and you've interrupted. And what
Kim,
in the world is this mess of a contraption?
this is my chair for my mom.
That's your chair for you made that?
I made that all by myself.
Huh. You didn't have any help at all.
No help.
Wow. Did you just make this tonight, or did your mom? Has she seen it already?
She hasn't seen it. It's her birthday.
It's her birthday, so this is what you made for her.
Yep.
Billy, I think there may be some problems with that.
What's wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? Maggie, what's wrong with this chair?
It's tilted.
Yeah, it's tilted.
He's gonna bust her head open.
Can I try it?
Oh, no.
Well, if it's for your, I want to try it out.
Well, my mom was a small lady.
Oh.
Let me try the
Said
chair.
it's a small chair.
Well, I don't think I can hurt it any more than it is right now.
I don't know.
You need to be nice. Yeah, I've lost like 45 pounds. You need to be nice. I don't think this is right.
No,
No. Did you just go buy the wood, or was this in a kit?
it was in a kit.
Yeah, it was in a kit.
Mhm.
And are you sure this is what it's supposed to look like? Because this right here looks like a hot mess.
Oh, no, Sister Denise.
Yeah, I
There was enough wood in there to make 2 chairs.
So where's the rest of that wood?
I made another chair for me to sit in.
Oh dear. Okay. Well, does yours look like this?
They kind of match.
They do.
Mhm.
Well, I think. Do you have the directions?
Well, I got some papers that came with it.
Let me see them. Let me check them out because I don't. That's not right.
See, look here.
Billy.
Got to work on that one, don't I?
Yeah, you got to work on a lot of stuff. Is this the directions?
Well, yeah,
Why did you make a paper airplane out of the directions?
because I didn't need them.
Oh, so you didn't even use them.
No,
Brother Matt, is that the way we do things? Do y'all sell this at Lowe's? Is this where he got that? Is this where you got that?
no, I got it from my kid.
From IKEA?
IKEA.
You got IKEA?
IKEA.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Maybe this was a knockoff.
It's something for sure.
Maybe it's from Temu.
Oh, yeah, it could be. Okay, chair directions. Okay, let me see. Take board A and attach to board B. Okay, well,
See, look at that. A, B, C, D, E, F, G,
no,
H,
Billy,
I, J.
that's not what it says. EIJ, that may be the problem. You don't know your alphabet. Take board C and
But I'm
attach
not
to.
bored.
Billy,
I was having fun. I wasn't bored.
I know you're not bored. You're never bored. But look, this is not right.
No,
So look what it says right there. What's that say?
makes 1 chair.
It makes
But the
one.
picture showed 2.
Probably because you need to divide 2, but this is only for 1 chair, so you have messed this up.
So I gotta buy 2 boxes to make 1 chair.
No, you just have to read the directions and do the right thing with the 1 chair.
So I gotta tear the other chair apart
And
because
tear,
it goes with this one.
yes, and tear this one apart and make it look right. And,
You sure are asking a lot, Sister
well,
Denise.
honey, Brother Billy, nobody can sit in that.
Not you.
Billy, okay, look, you need to take this. First of all, I have a question. Why are you out? You were supposed to be sitting with Brother Vaughn right there.
Well, see,
You had one job. One job was to keep him in his seat.
he closed his eyes to pray.
He closed his eyes. He's probably praying because he's worried about what you were gonna do.
And, well, I thought maybe he was asleep.
You told him to sleep.
So I went to find him a glass of water.
I'm pretty sure he didn't ever sleep in church.
Well, when I come back, no, he wasn't.
Okay, go put this out there by the door, so when your mama comes tonight, y'all can take this home, and I'm gonna do my lesson, and I need you to go find something else to do.
Find something else to do.
Well, no.
Oh, I can do that.
I misspoke. Take
I can
this.
help Brother Walker find all kinds of stuff to do.
No, he's running the sound system, he's doing just fine without your help.
He don't need my help.
He does not need your
There's all
help.
kind of buttons back here to push.
I know
on.
there is. a
And my
lot of
mama
buttons.
said I'm good about pushing buttons.
Yeah, I'm sure you are good at pushing buttons, because you're pushing mine right now. You're earning your keep right there with the shirt. I need you to go put this up, and then I need you to go sit with Brother Vaughn. Raise your hand so he knows who, that right there is who I'm talking about.
Sit right there.
Maybe you need to sit in between them,
Sit in between them.
because if she's like her mama, she won't let you get up.
She won't let me get up.
She will have a flashlight in her purse and a whistle around her neck. So when the power goes off in the metal tabernacle, she's got her flashlight ready. So I need you to go put this stuff up and go sit down, so I can, yes, I need you to go sit down.
So I can't.
I need you, I need
But
you-
Sister Denise,
Billy, what?
I'm gonna fix it and I'm gonna show you that I can do it right.
No, I don't need you to do that. I need you to go sit down, and I want to start the lesson.
Sister Denise.
Billy, you can't, you need to hear this lesson too. This will be
I'll
good.
be right back.
No, you just need to go sit down. Okay. Goodness, I hope I can get through this without any more interruptions. Benjamin, I need you to come stand right here beside me. And not that close, you're like Billy, you're right on top of me. Okay, let's wait. Okay, so we're gonna talk about somebody in the Bible that had a hard time following directions. Now there's several of them, there's not just one. I mean, you start the very first story in the Bible, there's a couple of people that had a hard time following directions. We're gonna go a little further into the Bible. And he's a boy, he was a man, and he was told very certain things from God, things he needed to do. I'm not going to tell you his name, see if you can guess who it is. And does anybody know? Are y'all already figuring it out? Don't tell me. Don't tell him nothing. So that's who you're going to be tonight, okay? Moses, no. Moses, pretty well followed directions. Okay, let's shake this. This is not my wig.
Harry.
This is not one of my wigs.
Yeah, that's your wig.
No, it's not. Okay, we're going to put this on you.
Oh.
What? Oh, yeah. Or a slash. Okay, so his name was, do you have any idea? With your long hair? Somebody's saying it. Samson. So you're going to be Samson. Now, do you know anything about Samson? You don't know anything about Samson? Who's your Sunday school teacher? She's not taught you about Samson? Oh, well, you know what? It can't all be her fault because you need to be reading the Bible on your own. So, okay. So we all know about Samson. Samson was very special. And God had special plans for him, but he required certain things of him. He didn't let Samson just do whatever he wanted to do. Can we do whatever we want to do? No. Because your mom gives you rules, right? Yes, she does. She's telling you, yes, I do. You can't just do whatever you want. You have rules at home. There's rules at church. At our church, we don't let the kids just run because they get crazy. And so Sister Denise does not let the kids run. But Samson had rules too. But there's something special about Samson. I know you know this. Samson was super strong. Can you hold that up? Show the ladies how strong.
Oh my goodness.
You know what? I can do that too. Whoa! Even after cancer, I'm strong. Look at that. So that's 1,000 pounds. So Samson, hold it up over your head. Oh. Samson was super strong. And he had all kinds of strength. But do you know where his strength came from? It came from God. But it also lied in some of the vows that he had made with God. God told him, you know what? I'm going to bless you. I've got a plan for you, Samson. But you can't cut your hair. He wanted his hair to be uncut. You can't eat certain foods. You can't go certain places. Now, are there certain places that we don't need to go?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's certain places we don't need to go. There's certain things we don't need to partake of. We have to follow. And it's not that God's trying to be mean. God wasn't trying to be mean to Samson. He was trying to guide him. What would you think, Benjamin? You're going to be Benjamin in between. You're going to have an identity crisis by the time we're done here because I'm going to call you every name there is. What would you think if you were in a restaurant? No, stop. If you were in a restaurant and saw Brother Matt and he was drinking something he shouldn't be drinking, what would you think? Would you be sad? Would you be disappointed? Yeah, you'd be disappointed because you know that he shouldn't be doing that. God gave Samson some things to go by, not to hurt him, but to protect him, just like he does us. There are certain places Brother Matt's not going to go because it could hurt him. There are certain words that we're not going to say because it could cause a problem in our life. So God gave Samson.
It's your niece. Oh,
See, that was her.
it's your niece.
Billy, no.
It's your niece.
No.
It's your niece. Look.
Yes. I've got 2 minutes to work. Yes. That's why I'm saying, no, Billy.
No, I fixed it.
You fixed the chair. Yes. We have to work on this a little bit.
Look, sister niece.
Let me see. You've been back there working on that.
I took the boards off and I put them back the way the paper showed.
Well, I'm so glad because it looks. Now, can I try it? I want to try to.
Oh,
it
no.
Billy,
No.
I want to try it out.
It's for my mama.
Well, you're with me about as much as you are her, so let me try.
And there's
this.
signs in the store that says, you break it, you buy it.
I'm not gonna break your chair. It looks really nice though. So this is all the boards.
It's all the boards.
Well, it looks nice. Y'all give Billy a hand. He did.
Good job, Billy.
Yes. You did really good.
He can sit in it, but you can't.
Okay, well, that's kind of ugly. Again, you were supposed to be sitting back there with Brother Vaughn. So now, for the third time, go put this chair up
With this chair.
and go sit down. Yes, please.
Do I I said, well, him.
Anywhere. You can sit in the middle of the street. Just sit somewhere. Yeah, because you have completely thrown me off there. It's been a long time since we've done this lesson. We should have practiced
Well,
this.
sister
Okay,
niece.
Billy, go have a seat. Okay, so Samson was pretty cool because he was strong. He had muscles. Let's see your muscles. Let me see him. Oh, he had muscles. Look at that. Oh, look at that, Maggie. Look how strong he is, Maggie. Okay. But you know what? Samson was pretty strong, but he had one little problem. And I know this is going to be weird, but it'll be okay. He had one little problem. Maggie, come help me.
Uh-oh.
I think this will be a little less weird than your sister's.
Uh-oh.
Hi.
This is not my wig
That's your
either.
wig.
Pull this hair back. I won't braid your hair like I did. Oh, we'll swing this around. Samson had one problem, and what was it, Samson? It was the ladies. It was girls. He liked the girls. And he had a girlfriend named Delilah. And Delilah was not a good person, let's just say. She caused him a lot of problems. So she knew that Samson was different. So he didn't do things that other people may have done. And she couldn't figure out where his strength came from. And so she would be talking to Samson. They would be hanging out, coffee shop or whatever. And she would say, Samson, where does your strength come from? Where does your strength come from?
Where does your strength come from?
Be real dramatic. Where does your strength come from?
Where does your strength come from?
And Samson would just tell her something made up. Just make up something. Tell her something, anything you want. Where do you get it?
It came from a phone.
From a phone? He got his strength from a phone. That's not really in the Bible. But he would tell her something. And so she would go back and tell her buddies that were trying to bring Samson down. She would go back and tell them, okay, this is what he said. This is what he said. And so she would get Samson to lay down, take a nap, and she would trick him. And then she would say, Samson, watch out. The guys are coming for you. They're coming out. And they would come in and they would do whatever they were going to do. And you would get up and you'd fight them off. Samson would fight them off. And then she couldn't figure it out. She'd go to her buddies and she'd say, what? I don't understand. That's what he said. He said this is what gives him his strength. She'd say, Samson, tell me the truth now.
Samson told the truth.
Yeah, his wig is kind of like mine. Isn't it? Crazy. Okay, there we go. Just leave like that. You're a little two-tone. And he would tell her something else. He would say, oh, well, I get my strength from this. And if I ever, whatever, he would just tell her all this different stuff. And she would try that. And the guys would come busting in to get Samson. Maybe she said, you have to do this or do that. They would do that. And Samson would fight them off. And she was getting so mad. And Samson was just trying to do the right thing. Because he knew what God had told him. I shouldn't do this. I shouldn't do that. I need to follow these things that God has told me. And then one day, she wore him down. Because that's what will happen. You hang out with the wrong friends.
Right.
And eventually, things that you would never, ever do, you start thinking, you know what? It's not that bad. Just one time. It'll be okay. And that's what Delilah did. Delilah kept wearing him down and wearing him down and wearing him down. And she started talking to him more, kind of like the devil does when the devil gets in our ear. It's okay. If you just take it. Have you ever been in the store and taken a piece of candy? Good. That's the right answer. When I was a little girl, we had the things at the store that was the Brock candy. I don't know what the word is, but where you had the different candy by bulk and you could like get you a little bag and get you a little scoop. And my favorite was caramels. And we would go to Kroger. And back then you could let your kids just roam the store, while your mom shopped. You can't do that now. But so we'd go in Kroger and my mom would go shopping. I would take off. I was not the best little girl. And I usually got me some caramels for free because I would put them in my pocket. And that's not what you do. That is wrong. You don't do that. But that's what I would do, even though I knew I shouldn't be doing it. And I would try to sneak it. And I would try to do things. We're not supposed to steal, are we, Brother Matt?
Nope.
So you know what I did? How many of you remember Sears? How many of you ever went to the Sears in Nashville? That had like 3 floors. It had the candy and the peanut thing downstairs. So when I was a little girl, it was in Madison. And I went downstairs and my mom was shopping somewhere else and it was her birthday. And right there by where all the little candies and the peanut station was and probably popcorn, I don't remember, they had some pretty cards. And I wanted to get my mom a card. Now, I knew I was raised in church. I knew it was wrong to steal. I knew we don't steal things. but I saw the prettiest pink card. I got this hair in my face. The prettiest pink card, and it had glitter on it. And I just loved it. I didn't have any money. And it probably back then was probably like $1. You know, now it'd be like $8, but it was probably $1. And I took that card. I didn't get the envelope, Brother Matt. I just took the card. I was not the smartest thief. And I put that up under my shirt and I held it like this. And I went and found my mom and we went home and I ran in my room and I took that card out from my shirt and I went and wrote in it. And then I ran right back to my mom and I said, "Happy birthday." And I gave her a card with no envelope. Yeah, mamas are pretty smart. And my mom said, "Where did this come from?" And we went through the whole thing. Anyway, needless to say, long story short, we got back in the car and drove 25 minutes back to Sears. And I had to go in and take that card back. And I knew it was wrong. But I thought just one time it'll be okay because it's for a good reason. It's for my mama. It's for her birthday. But it doesn't matter how good you think the reason is. If God's told you no, Samson, does that mean no? Samson was not weak. He was strong. Stand up. Y'all are weak. Now come on now. Yes. It doesn't matter how small it may seem. If God says it's wrong, is it wrong? So you need to follow directions. Like Billy, just follow directions. You have to follow directions. So Samson lay down. You go ahead and lay down, Samson. Lay all the way down. Lay down. You're going to lay down and take a little nap. And he finally told Delilah, I love this black hair. He finally told Delilah that his strength came from his hair. So she was like, "Oh, okay, I've got it now." So Delilah was a little smarty, just a little smarty pants. Oh, you know what? We forgot something, Samson. Sit up. Sit up. We forgot something. Samson had a beard too. Ooh. Let's fix this. Okay, now you look really good. I think it came with that. What in the world? Come on, little guy. Okay, Samson, now you can lay down.
Oh, no.
Did it fall off again? There it is. Keep going. So he was asleep, sound asleep. He was snoring. He was snoring. And Delilah took her big old scissors and she's like, I'll show him. And what does she start doing? She starts cutting his hair. And then she tells all the mean guys, "Come on in." And they came in and Samson hopped up because Samson was going to fight him off like he had done so many times before because he knew. He jumped up. He started to fight him off. Brother Matt, you're the bad guys. You want to say bad guys? You're going to fight and you can't. You just fall to the ground. You're so weak. He had no strength because all his hair was gone. His hair had been cut off. His hair was all gone. She even plucked your beard, we'll say. She just took all of it, okay? You couldn't fight him off, so you're laying on the ground. Now, a lot of this, I'm just kind of, poetic license here. Samson's all laid out, and Delilah's like, "I finally got him." So you know what they did? They took Samson. Come on, Delilah, you can have seats, because you have caused enough trouble. They took Samson. Stand up, Samson. They took Samson, and they chained him up, and they took him out. Oh, Jason, what's that word? I have chemo brain, and I forget words. No, the thing that he. Yes. I'm like, I promise y'all, I just, my words leave my mind. They took him out and he had to do manual labor. We'll say that. He had to work. So he took his hands and you had to work and he had to do all this stuff. And they were so mean to him and they mistreated him so bad because of one decision that he made. And that's to go against what God told him, right? Just like Billy made a decision to not use the directions. Billy just wanted to do it his way. And did it work out good for him? No, it didn't, because he did it his way, and that chair was a mess. Samson did it his way, and he did his own thing, and he got himself in a mess. They gouged his eyes out, so he's blind. He could not see. They had him chained up. They had him tied up. Looks like he was tied up, but I didn't have rope. I had shackles. So they tied him up, and he's out there working in the grinder every day, and he was so weak because all his strength was gone. He ended up had a lot of stuff happen. And at the end of it, he lost his life. Do you know that part of the story? Have you heard any of this? Does any of this sound familiar to you? At the end of it, he ended up losing his life because of one decision. And had he just followed God's plan. It was very simple. It was not to harm him. Did Samson get harmed at the end? Yes. Samson was harmed in the end and he lost his life. Or if he had just followed God's plan. We may not always understand it. He probably didn't understand. Why can't I eat this? I don't understand. Why can't I go there? Why can't I do this? I mean, he had done all kinds of great things. And he probably didn't understand. Just like I didn't understand when I got cancer. I remember telling Brother Jason, we had just taken over, it was a year ago, we had just taken over Bible quizzing for the state of Tennessee as coordinators. And we had several kids' revivals booked for this year already. And I remember when I was diagnosed, I remember laying in the bed one night and I was crying and I was like, I don't understand, why would God do this? Like, our ministry is really taken off now and I don't understand. And there were times that I laid in my bed and I cried and Brother Jason would get upset, but I would lay there and I would say, God, why are you not hearing my prayer? Why are you not answering my prayer? It's like my prayers were hitting the ceiling. And I knew I had hundreds of people all over the state of Tennessee praying for me, Bible quizzers and teacher friends and ministry friends and all kinds of people. And I didn't understand it, but I had to work through it. Samson didn't understand everything. And we don't always understand why, or maybe our mom, Maggie, why mom has special things. Did she tell you to stay out of the road? Don't run in the street. Is that to hurt you? No. Why does she tell you, Maggie, don't go run in the street?
Because the sharks are by
Yeah, and you could get hit, right? Yeah, she's doing it to help you. Benjamin, I'll take these off of you now. Who be Benjamin now? So does your dad ever tell you don't do something? Give me an example of something he tells you not to do. Do you have a trampoline at your house? Okay. Has he ever told you don't jump off the roof onto the trampoline?
Here's one.
Oh.
You can't play your tablet for 2 days.
Okay, and why is that?
Because I played it when Dad.
Don't tell too much home business or I don't want you to get in trouble. Because you did what?
I played it when I was 9.
So dad told you not to play it at a certain time and you played it. So you didn't understand why he told you. He probably told you because either you had probably been on it too long and he's trying to protect your eyes and everything else. And so you don't become a game couch potato. So you may not have understood it, but was he trying to hurt you? No, he's trying to protect you. You can have a seat. That's the way it is with God. God gives us, we had a series at church a few years ago called Guardrails. How many of you know what guardrails are? I know you guys. The big kids, the tall kids back here, no. You know what a guardrail is on the interstate? Have you ever been on the interstate? You see the metal things that go down beside the road. So if a car runs off, the car hits that instead of going off in the ditch. Those are guardrails. And God puts those in our life for a reason. He doesn't put guardrails on. The transportation department does not put guardrails on the road so we hit them and get hurt. They're putting them there so if we hit it, hopefully it stopped us. I went by a house yesterday that's kind of in a bend in the road, and they had these huge boulders out in the road. And when I drove by, I was like, I bet they've had people drive through their yard. And they're trying to protect their house from getting run into, so they put these big boulders so that car will hit those big rocks before it hits their house. And that's what God was doing with Samson. He was giving him some guardrails so he doesn't get hurt. The same reason we have fences in our yard is not so we can keep you, from going out and exploring the world, but it's to keep you safe. And that's what it is with God. And that's what he did with Samson. And it's so important that no matter what we think, we follow his plan. We follow his rules. Because you know what? This book right here, that's not the only instance of where God gave somebody a plan and they didn't follow it. And they ended up hurt in the end. Do we want to be hurt? We want to be safe. We want to be safe. So that's why we want to follow God's plan. And he has a plan for everybody here. Whether you're a true 8-year-old or whether you're a tall 8-year-old, a wise 8-year-old or a 3-year-old, he has a plan for you for the rest of your life. I don't know why God chose to give me cancer. I'm thankful that he saved me and he healed me from cancer. I don't know why he chose to heal me and there's somebody else maybe he didn't heal. But I know it's because he has a plan. Amen. And there's something that I have not completed that he wants me to do. So I have to trust in that. So I'm going to ask you to stand. It's very short. I want us to think about